Hi, friendos, welcome back. Just gonna kind of get ready for any sort of shoot-banging I will need to do, but I don't know how much more I'll have to do here, so I'll just put my gun away for right now. But yeah, we're going to be, as I said in the last episode, just poking around camp. We're actually going to start at the gates over here, where Grace was before. Yep, there she is. So let's actually talk to her first, and then just basically go throughout the entire place, talk to everyone, see what's up, do any side quests we can still do that these peeps might have, and then finally get a move on out of here. And that includes going back to Edgewater and, frankly, taking our share of loots and such, and probably murder and dies in Samo. Mahadiha. Hello.
Thought I told you to move along.
Well, I also saved your asses and, like, got rid of Edgewater off your back, so what's your goddamn problem?
Armed strangers wandering into my camp for one. Some of my camp wandering out for another.
Who's been wandering out of your camp?
Got anything in you besides questions?
No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
I'll keep an eye out.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging. That ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Don't worry about it, I'll find her.
Appreciate it. Honest.
Well, Grace is a very blunt and not very bright person, but I like her. She's clearly a stand-up woman, even if she tends to be very rude at times. I really like the look of these particular pistols. They're just so sleek looking. They're just cool and ornate. Anyway. Similar with the design of these rifles, in fact, very similar. But considering... Let's see. Yeah, I have more of this stuff right now, so I'll be using that. But let's go poke around. Hold on. Let's go poke around. Is it a few kindred spirits? Yeah. Let's go poke around where the marker tells us to poke around. Because, frankly, friends, I like markers in video game because I like not wandering around and feeling like I'm wasting a bunch of y'all's time, or even my own, because I tend to get lost very easy, and I tend to be a lot more keen on getting to where I need to go sooner. So I will always have markers on. I love markers. Okay? It's just me, alright? Doesn't make me some, lazy gamer, though at times, yes, I'd say I can be. At other times, I'd say I'm not. Especially when I Let's Play, because I really take the games I play as seriously as I feel is warranted, at least, for the kind of experience I'm looking on providing to y'all. Anywho, Joey's Turnal. Her Turnal, really? Joey's Turnal? Really, Dergy? Zoe's Journal. Poor Durgan brain right now for some reason. Well, today's the day. Well, I know what reason it is. I'm tired, but I'm recording because I love making these videos. I love making these Let's Plays, and I'm not gonna slack on them. Well, today's the day, Zoe. Today is the day you take your destiny into your own hands. I've been listening to Grace talk about the marauder threat. Bands of wild, free-spirited bandits living in camps out in the hills, warming themselves by the light of barrel fires. Probably mounted the heads of their enemies on pikes as a warning to folk like me. Living a life of comfort and ease, free of any rules. I bet they could take the whole region if they were organized. I've been tucking away some of Adelaide's food, and I've got some spare cans of saltuna. Should last me a couple weeks if I ration. Got some Adrena time, too. Everybody loves Adrena time. Even Marauders, right? I got odds those Marauders will let me throw in with them if I dodge a couple of dangle a couple couple syringes of adrenal time before their eyes. This is gonna be great. Look out, Terra 2. Bandit Queen Zoe's origin story has just begun. I'm gonna have a whole gang of marauders at my beck and call. Maybe I can even score some Rizzos. Oh my Jesus. This naive fucking woman. Although, I don't know if naivety is really the right word. She's just nutso, but I love her. And we'll see what... Y'all will see what I mean by she's just nutso if you don't know in a second. Because, oh boy, we're about to go see her. In fact, I'm pretty certain all you need to do is go look at her. I remember there is, like, someone you could talk to. You know, I keep saying I'm going to talk to everyone in the camp. But frankly, I kind of want to do this quest and then leave. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. I keep thinking I'm going to do all this stuff, but I really want to get on with the game. Especially because it's already the 7th, and the 9th is when... I don't know if I'm going to be the right level and such, you know, at this rate. I probably need to really be playing a lot more tomorrow and tonight as well. If I'm gonna be able to play the DLC on time, so I'm gonna keep working. Oops, wasted a couple bullets there. But I got those back. Yeah. Oh yeah, toss ball cards, which is, I believe, a collectible or at least a valuable thing within the game. Does that 6 mean I'm level 6? Yes. Alright. I need to be level 25. I need to hurry my butt up. Alrighty.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
Well, you're about to know someone, and her name is Nalia. That's a nice area of effect there. Poor Parvati, yeah, she's gonna get effed. One barrel, 2 barrel, 3 barrel dead. Beautiful. That was fun. Anyway. Hello.
Wow.
I love her hairstyle, by the way, and she looks very attractive to me. I love her makeup. I love her hair. I love her voice. I would really, really, really hit that if I could. God. Anyway. I don't like saying I'd hit that if I could. That sounds very misogynistic. Like... on a trading question, women, do you at all like when guys say stuff like that? Oh, I'd hit that. Do you like that? I'm really curious. I kind of feel like you don't. Just wondering. But yeah, again, you know, it's a male culture. I'm not sure if that's a way to describe it, but it's a phrase that's so ingrained in most men at this point, that it just kind of slipped out of my mouth when I was... Like, there's no other more popular way that men these days that I've heard used to describe, hey, I would really like to have sex with her. Maybe I should have just said that. Like, God, I would like to have, you know, to be able to pleasure her for one night. God, fuck, man. I'm trying to just be kinder with my words and less harsh. It just kind of... I know it turned some women off, and I know it probably turns some women on. Or at least that's what some women say. I'm not sure how true that is. But yeah, I mean, I'm not sure how true either is, I guess, but all I know is she's very attractive to me, and this game did a really great job of making a lot of very varied people and some really attractive ones. Although I really do like the gothic punky sort of look that she's going with. Generally, that helps, of course, but hot is basically all I was saying there.
What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
Need you to clarify something for me.
I'm great at clarifying.
How are you even alive? That's a good question at this point.
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma.
I'm impressed. How'd you pull it off?
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
Pretty sure it's got a lot to do with it. I'm pretty sure you also are a lot more high in their eyes than you think you're a lot more high in their eyes than you are. But honestly, man, how the frick? It's kind of funny, her little situation. I think this kind of side quest illustrates it. I don't know, the wasteland's boring, and she just wanted, some stimulation, I guess, and trying to live with people Adelaide's group can be boring to some people, I'm sure, but I feel like she was just so cooped up and so bored and so eccentric to begin with that she probably would much rather this and revel in violence, apparently, than anything else. That does seem to be the case. By the way, I don't know what that weird little noise was. I don't know if it came from the game or something else somehow on my computer, and I apologize for that odd noise.
No. I insinuated myself into their company.
Also, I didn't mean to not read that out.
To mind one whit.
Wit is another expression that seems to be pretty exclusive to the world of this game, Halcyon. I really like that. Why'd you leave camp?
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague.
Okay, I don't know what's going on now. I might have to look at that.
I heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself.
Oh!
What do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
She wanted the danger and the adventure, and she got just people trying to live a normal life. I get it, but, I don't know if seeking danger and adventure on that scale is a good idea, but hey, you do you, I guess. I'd like to do you, Zoe, but I mean, that's your choice, I guess. And you can't actually have sexual encounters of any real, represented in the game kind, so yeah, that's a thing. I'm just hoping that will change later. Okay, there's some weird noises going on. I'm gonna try and figure out what the heck that's being caused by, but I'm first gonna finish this convo. There was something else, actually.
I've got all the time in Halcyon.
Sure you do. I've been sent to find you.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
I can't imagine you're happy out here. Food's awful, company's worse, and no serial dramas.
And no serial dramas. I've been thinking about going back. I just gotta know if Lord Cavendish really is the masked marketeer. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose.
Wow.
Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
I like how that was the one thing that easily convinced her. Jesus. This woman, man. The fuck is all I gotta say to you. Also, that booty. Anyway, let's continue, friends. In fact, hell, I'll just meet you back at camp. Just turn in Questy, and then I think, honestly, Nolly wants to get the heck off this planet. She wanted to see if she could help them along some other way. At least one more way, and then, well, now she's got Zoe back safe and sound. She kind of wants to get off of this nutso planet and hopefully try to go someplace less nutso for now. She's going to be disappointed at how nutso the whole galaxy is, but, you know, as far as she's aware, you know, there has to be less nutso places than this one, right? So, she's banking on that best she can. And I think... Okay, thank God. I don't know what that little laggy thing was. I'm hoping that my compute isn't going to continue doing this. It's probably just getting back into the flow of playing the game. Oftentimes when I have a game in the background for a while, because this game was in the background for a while, I was working on some other stuff, it tends to do this. But, yeah, if the stutter continues for a long time, I'll figure out what I need to do about it. But it should be fine. There we go. Alrighty. Come on, Dergy. Come on, Dergy. There we go. Wow. The stutter will end, folks. Apologies for that. Oh, hold on. Oh, yeah. We have to talk to Grace again, because I was like, why do we need to talk to her again? But it makes sense. I taught Zoe into coming back.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway?
Something about wanting to be an outlaw. I'd rather not get into it.
You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble.
Well, thank you, Grace.
If I can do something for you.
Alright, Grace, well, not really, but, yeah, nice seeing you. Hope you all, you know, do well here. But, Nolly is getting the fuck at this point. And by getting the fuck, I mean we're gonna take a little detour to continue pillaging and looting Edgewater, because fuck the Order. The kind of society this, like, she only needed to see a tiny bit of what this place was to hate it. She's gonna paint the galaxy red. She's gonna upend as many of these societies as she can, frankly. That's just how she feels. She just feels like she's utterly driven to do it. There's nothing else that's as important. Oh, poor people. That is the one thing she regrets about this. But few for the many. She kind of reminds herself of that and just tries to brush it off and keep going. But that's probably going to haunt her for a while. That sick resident trapped in there. Probably going to die in there. Doesn't know how to get her out. I really wish you could do something to get them out of there. But the game's supposed to kind of make you reflect on your decisions like that, I bet. I bet that's why they put that kind of stuff in, you know. So, of course you can't open the door, you know. If you could, there would be less impact, you know. But then again, you know, you see this same bleakness over in the camp if you end up shutting them down. The botanical lab people. So, yeah. There's always consequences. Just like in real life, frankly, and I really like that, honestly. I had a feeling. Yeah, everyone hates me here anymore except for the deserters. But I know he has good shiznit. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of guards here. Time to shoot up some more mofos that decided that they should fuck with me for some reason, even though I killed like everyone they know. I don't know why they decided, that one dude decided it'd be a good idea to just not run away. Because if he did, I wouldn't have killed him. Such is life. Now granted, I've killed a few people running away out of impulse, because frankly, I don't know what it is about this particular game, but I love trying to murder everyone in this game. I love a lot of the characters of this game, and I think they're precious. But there's modes where I get in where I want to shoot everyone in this game. Even Parvati. Even my other party members. I don't know why. And then I just do... There's been several playthroughs I've done where I just murder everything. And I'm going to do one including the new DLC right after the one on this channel, not including that. By the way, I might want to do one of those, like, hardcore, like try to do it on the hardest difficulty, just murder everything, everywhere, just with my knowledge of the game and everything. I'm trying to use that in conjunction with just perseverance in order to clear the game by shooting everyone and thing I see. And slashing. There will probably be a great deal of using both weapons, because I tried to do a pure guns murder kill run when, well, the bullets as a resource is a little less reliable than stabby stab 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 repair stabby stab repair sometimes, you know. There's not having to worry about ammunition all the time is helpful. I might end up just having backup weapons as melee, but I also might end up focusing more on melee later, especially if there's some more melee options in the next in Peril on Gorgon. I feel like it's going to be mostly guns though, and I'll probably want to do more shoot banging just because that's my nature. Also, I'm just kind of following the marker without thinking again. I tend to fall into that habit in these sorts of games. But I remember I wanted to loot the landing pad. I know there's a bunch of stuff here. There's a bunch of stuff in that garage. There's a bunch of stuff in his domicile. I need to remember to loot things and not just murder and murder and murder and move on. I find it odd that that's such a common way I end up interfacing with this game. Just murder, murder, kill, death, move on. I don't know why, but it's a thing that I fell into after my first playthrough. Modifications to install your mod. Oh yeah, I'm sure we've loaded mods at this point and might have acquired them, let's say, legitimately as well, but I don't remember. To install, I feel like we got one mod in from like a quest reward or something, or from like loot that isn't from murdering some random townie, you know. But anyway. To install your mod, first select the item you wish to upgrade, then choose what type of mod you wish to install. Scope, armor plating, etc. Finally pick the mod to install and boom, you upgraded your item. Both weapons and armor can be modified. Mods can't be removed once they're used, so put them on your favorite gear. Josh weapons are built for the discerning warrior who wants a custom and personalized weapon. Just like everyone else. Wait. Hold on a second, that doesn't quite add up. Anyway, I love the cheek behind most of the slogans in this game. Hell, the cheek behind this whole freaking game and the whole tone. It's great, I love it. Oh, we now have an energy weapon, and I never really realized it. But I'll repair everything just because I can. And what I'll also do is I will break down everything that ain't... Hold on. Hold on a second. I'll grab this bolter pistol. Bam. There's 2 in here. 37. Yeah, it's the exact same weapon. They're both fine. Oh wait, hold on a second. There is better stuff. There's a light assault rifle here. It has more bullets, but it does less damage. I kind of like the less bullets, more damage from the assault rifle. Not even kinda, I definitely like that. Peacekeeper. It keeps the peace as well as a mock apple keeps the doctor away, which is not at all. Oh boy. It seems to be a shotgun of some sort, but don't quote me on that. Frankly, what I want to do is, like, this is a pristine pistol, you know, but this is more damage, you know. Magazine size 9, 12, 22, 43. This is pristine, but this is a way better pistol, frankly. So here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, that's right. Instead of just dragging them down, you have to swap it out with another weapon, which I'm not really fond of that interface design, I guess you could call that, but Yeah, that's how it is. So instead of that, I'm actually gonna... Now granted, that's gonna put another thing that uses my heavy in here, and I'll have to be more careful about that. But at least it's not the same type of weapon twice. Also, I'd like to see the mods that are in there, of course. But right now, I'm just gonna break down everything else that's here. And use those to... Actually, wait. I want to at least try out the Peacekeeper before I decide on something like this. And depending, I might end up... We'll see. Alright, let's actually... Okay, so... Let's actually try this out instead of a weapon I know how it handles. By the way... 17... Yeah, it's definitely a shotgun. But... Yeah, I think I might not be too keen on shotguns, but we'll see. I tend to get too up close and personal without really meaning to a lot of the time. But it's interesting because most of the time I'm trying to be more accurate regardless of where I am and try to hit people in the head. But because of my close range proximity tendencies in most shooter games, probably more than is necessary or, you know, or smart oftentimes, to some degree or another anyway, though I certainly make do. I want to see if I can really get into using shotguns in this game, because I have not yet. I frankly just tend to default to not using shotguns. Yeah, I need... Well, okay, let's see here. Oh, that's also a light weapon, a light ammo thing. Frankly, I'm gonna put it instead of this pistol here, and see what that does. Also, always steal weapons and armor so I can break them down. Speaking of which, I haven't really looked at my armor and seen if there's better stuff for me to be wearing. So that's 4 armor. Oh, it's only because it's broke. Whoops. Hold on. 9. I'm pretty sure it's actually, like, at the maximum. Actually, no, it looks like it isn't. Don't quote me on that, though. Elite troop armor. Yeah. Right. Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen this screen before, actually. Wow, okay. I'm trying to break down everything else and hope that I'm not fucking myself by doing this. I don't think I am, though. Also, I like that one of these pieces is just a, you know, plain old baseball cap that doesn't seem to have any extra protection of any kind. Cap build style B, ports of call is build cap. Build cap's available with different styles. This is not style A, it's the other one. Oh my god, style B. I get it. Okay, wow. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, humor on, like, plain corporate, like, uncreativeness. And I like, that's funny to me. Alright, repair. Yes, plus, there we go. Now, 17. That's looking a lot better. That'll help out a lot. Being more careful in general, in seeing like what my armor is actually doing will help. Also, I'm sorry, my keyboard is going weird right now. What the frick is happening? Save game. I accidentally wasted a bullet. Accidentally wasted a good shot there. I think I'll end up seeing whatever the next thing I run into. However, the next thing I run into reacts to that shotgun, or actually more just how effectively I end up using it with my natural tendencies, because frankly, if my natural tendencies are still going to be way more conducive to this and this and even this afterward, then I'll probably be less liable. In fact, I'll still probably be liable to stick with this stuff at medium range, but when I get up close, I bust out. I'm going to try to, you know, yeah, I'm going to really try to get into a habit of when I get close, when things are right in my face, I get in the habit of busting this thing out. So, anywho. In the meantime, though, because I have so much of it, we're going to go with the bolter pistol, unless things are resistant to that. And loot the heck out of everything. Feels good, man. Ooh. Must loot, must loot, must lootity loot. Yeah, must loot, I must loot everything. I like looting, 'cause I'm a looty durgan. Looty loot, lootity loot. Loot. Anyway, I know for a fact that there are more crates and stuff around here if you really go looking for them that are openable and have goodies in them. So let's go look for those. Like this. Also, I think there's anemones in here. Where are they, though? Where are they crawling around exactly? Or I think they might just be inside the crates. But yeah, that's an unsettling noise. Yeah, I wouldn't want that to be in my crates. Like, if I was maintaining this, to be like, oh god, that's a pest in there. That's not good. Oh yeah, that's right. I have not done mods. Now I have a bunch more mods to tinker with. I keep forgetting to look at mods, but you know what? Maybe I should loot this place. And maybe even the whole town, and make sure I have like the best weapons there that I can get right now before I try that again. But anywho, yeah, I'm just gonna try to make sure that I've really gotten all the good crates here right now. Also, there's gonna be enemies under this platform. I remember that much. Alright, Dergy. Don't worry, we'll be a lot more thorough than we have been. Now, see, that was a little bit of a waste, kind of, but it's XPs, which is not a waste. By the way, I'm just gonna casually buy lockpicks for no reason. It's not like I'll need them or anything. I just want to make sure I have them right. Yeah, yeah. In fact, TNL doesn't want to murder me right now, as far as I'm aware. So hopefully they have lockpick. No, they don't. In fact, I'm pretty certain that they're not gonna let me have them either. Nopity, nope, nope. It really isn't the best choice. That's why I'm killing all these people that are affiliated with y'all, Spacer's Choice. Go suck my dick. Oh hey, XP man. Revolver. What does that do damage with? 41, 102. 210. Okay, that's actually worse than your light pistols from Spacer's Choice. Never mind. Alright, oh, damage 22, damage 41. Okay. Like twice the damage. Special effect knockback. Takes its revolver seriously, and so should you. Maybe I should. I don't know. I kind of want to start using them. Oh no. Don't tell me that my mouse has died. Thank God. Okay, it was just a weird little thingy that occurred for a second. I'm gonna save just in case my mouse is gonna like have issues or die or whatever. Because that was a weird little loss of mouse control for a second. But we're fine now. Alright, honestly, frankly, a lot of me wants to just leave the planet and just go do this mod stuff at my workbench. Yeah. I'm just gonna go back to my dang landing site because, yeah, like, Nalia's full on in fuck this planet mode at this point. She doesn't really want to look more from here. Doesn't see a reason. She ended up killing Vicar Max, which I think is a cool companion, but frankly, I don't like him as a person. So I'm kind of fine with leaving him behind.
Ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model?
I love her. She's so cute and geeky. I love her.
When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
Those deserters left Edgewater behind. Nothing keeping you from doing the same.
I have imagined it, but Until you came along, I never thought I had the choice.
A lot of
Can I
people
ask you
probably
something?
did. I
And you can say
hope
no.
I freed some people from that. But even when I
Can I
did.
come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing.
Ah.
And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
I think you're an absolute bean, and I love you, and fuck yes, absolutely. I'd be glad to have along. Pick a cabin. It's yours.
Yes!
Ah.
Thanks.
Ah, her excitableness is the cutest goddamn thing, and I love her for it, and holy
I
fuck.
can call you
Ah.
captain now.
Ah, cute.
I got a captain.
Ah! I got a head engineer. I love you. Oh my Jesus, Parvati, I love you so very goddamn much. Let's get on our ship. Wait.
That was quick.
Yeah, there's that assault rifle that I was wanting from the ship and that I loved using, but I didn't have a lockpick when I first came here. I'm not sure where I got that original one from. But Shruggy Durgan, no idea. That's right, she's not going to be stationed yet.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
I'm glad she approves of my
Captain,
wanton murder, essentially.
do you know how to install a power regulator?
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure.
I'm hoping that doesn't happen.
Is located
Of
behind
course,
you,
I don't think anyone would
across
want
the
that to happen.
cargo bay, up the ladders.
Alrighty, I'll be back then. Do do dee do da do da 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 dee dee. But yeah, Nalia knows a good engineer when she sees one, and she thinks she thinks Parvati's definitely a step up from her probably, but installing it she's got, because that's just really it's really just a matter of insert carefully. It really does look like that anyway. It looks like it's designed for ease of replacement.
I can't stop thinking on Edgewater, Captain. I'm glad the deserters are going to be all right now they got power, but what about the town? All those people.
Yeah. I noticed you mention your dad a lot, but never your mother.
That's on account of how I never met her.
Hmm. How's that possible?
She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting cannery computers. The contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
Oof. That's fucking inhuman. Well, that's what she's thinking, but she's gonna try to reassure her with her perception. You got along well with your dad. You might not have with your mother.
Could be. Reckon I'll never know.
Yeah, that's another reason Nalia's, able to justify what she did back in Edgewater, even the killing. She doesn't see a reason to bring up the Thomas thing. I mean, she's not going to, she doesn't have any reason to come back here, and Parvati can stay ignorant for all Nalia really cares. I mean, Thomas is going to have to find someone that ain't her, because it's really clear as day to Nalia that Parvati either isn't interested or is completely oblivious, and either way, it doesn't really feel Nalia, I think, would have a sense that Parvati's not even into men, actually, because I don't know. All I know is that maybe I'm just using meta knowledge because I know that Parvati's a lesbian, but I mean, I don't know. You mentioned something earlier that I wanted to ask you about.
You mean about the mission being too clean?
Isn't it supposed to be clean? It's a church.
I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vickers sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf under glass.
Huh. Interesting. You're a mechanic. Whenever you see a machine, it's in need of fixing. Makes sense to her. But what she's interested in is to why she wanted to talk to him.
Vickers about the only soul in the Vale who spends his time thinking on what is and ain't right.
Makes sense.
It's just that when he looks at me, I feel like disappointing.
Oofity. Well, I mean, he's dead now, so it's fine. Jeez. Let's get back to it. Alright, Parvati, let's leave this place behind. Oh.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I've installed the regulator.
Ships are operating within acceptable parameters.
Yay!
I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Yay! Let's get the fuck out of here, motherfucker. This looks so. These scenes, these ship launchy scenes, for lack of a more eloquent term, are just so awesome to me. Really fucking awesome to me. Hell yeah, look at this shit. Look at this! Look at the beautiful Saturny planet in the background, the superior and the pretty, like, engine light, or, you know, like, exhaust pipe lights or whatever you'd call that. Just, ah! Anyway.
Received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
It's better be quick, because honestly, Nalia's not too concerned about him. She just wants to figure out what to do with her life here and everything she's acquired and her newfound disgust for what society is in this place. That she has a feeling is rampant in most parts of this galaxy.
Based on my initial calculations of Dr. Wells's personality, that seems highly unlikely.
Well, Crapola.
Ah, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die.
Oof, yeah.
How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage?
Oh,
Perfectly
jeez.
normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Oh, jeez. Thankfully, no. I've been feeling a little lightheaded, and also I can slow down time. But, frankly, she doesn't want to mention that to him. Like, frankly, she thinks neither of those are bad things, and the second thing is a good thing. Because it's helped her aim really, really precisely before, and she likes that. And also dodge things, and all sorts of great stuff. Never been better.
Good, great, excellent. Let's move on. What
always,
we saw in Emerald
always about the
City
task at
all
hand.
across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds.
I like how
Earth
Ada's
ever
actually looking at
If
him.
we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can
You know what?
help us
I think
undo
she's the
war's
reason I
mistakes.
named one of
They
my
can help us
recent
set
characters
things
Ada.
right.
It's actually what I named my Commander Shepard in my Mass Effect Let's Play you can watch if you want. Also apologize for talking over him, it's just frankly, I don't like him much. That's probably part of why, and also he talks so
Runs a
much.
cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key.
Granted, I have that problem too, but that's why I like Let's Playing. I can talk a lot, and it's kind of required for the hobby / hopeful eventual job or income making thing, so in hell yeah. Fine, I'll go have a word with Gladys.
Excellent. I'll send her over.
Also, people that are in more of an underbelly of this society, she thinks are probably going to be more upstanding people. And in Gladys's case, she'll think that that's honestly the case, and I think it is.
I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
I'll put it to use, thanks.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Oofity.
Transmission ending. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Got it. Alrighty, I do believe we can get the fuck over to the groundbreaker. So I will do so. Welcome to Spacer's Choice Travel Advisory. Welcome to the system map. Here you can see all the planets in the system as well as some special points of interest that you may have discovered. You can fly your ship to any location that you have unlocked, though some landing bays require special codes and keys before they allow you to land there. Moving between planets is considered extremely dangerous, and all employees are encouraged to remain home or at work. Yeah, it's to keep people grounded and doing their jobs. Because, you know. Makes sense. Keep people docile. It makes sense, because that way you can kind of easily slip away, I bet.
Can we talk?
From, like, it's interesting.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
She's also really good with her tongue, I heard. I mean, what? Sorry. I'm seeing into the future, sorry. Like, I just feel like in the future you'll tell me about that. I don't know why I'm getting that from this conversation, but I feel like in the future you're going to have a lot of sex with her, and you're going to be extremely smitten with her. It's going to be great. Anyway, I love this goddamn side quest. What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Oh, she certainly can. Winkety, wonkety, winkety. About love and about this. This is my favorite quest in the entire... No, scratch my favorite side quest. This is my favorite quest in the entire game. Because it's so sweet. And it's so gay. And it's so beautiful and cute. And I want to hug this girl every step of the way. And... Anyway. Sure, we can head over to engineering right now. Because... Nalia has a feeling that this Junlei is going to be really good for Parvati, but she has no idea yet just how good she's going to be for her new good engineer friend, who's only going to become more of a good friend in her eyes as they continue to be working together. So let's keep going.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time.
Also, speaking of...
Want to talk about something else?
I think it's... nope, that's the get the fuck out of here thing that I will never say to Parvati on purpose. I might accidentally press the 1 key at some point in time in this playthrough, but I will never do that on purpose. Break time's over. So, what I was saying was a little word of caution on... Actually, I think you'll be able to see it. Okay, so, a little word of warning for y'all that might want to see all the companions. I mean, Vicar's dead. Vicar Max is dead. That's one of these locks here. Another one's Felix. I won't be taking him. I don't like him very much. Everyone else, though, I will be taking. And that's Sam, who... Oh, I don't think we've actually gotten decided. I'll have to go discover Sam in our ship. And for those of y'all that are scratching your heads at that, you'll know what I mean in a second. And then, let's see, there's also... Let's see. There's Nyoka. And then I do believe there's Ellie, and that's it. But yeah, I've never liked Max or Felix, I think his name is. We'll meet who I'm talking about shortly regardless, because he's on the Groundbreaker. I don't like him very much at all, or Vicar Max. But I love the ladies, and I love Sam, so we're sticking with them, peeps. Anywho, friendos. To the docking bays. Actually, no, wait, not yet. I need to do a couple things here before I actually get started on that. I need to go up here first. I need to go, hi there, Sam. Leave the automechanical alone. Go ask Ada about it. By the way, Ada and Sam true OTP. Okay, there's two true OTPs. It's Ada and Sam, and also Parvati and Junlei. Anywho, holographic shroud. Okay, that's all the way up there. Ada, what about this freaking?
How can I be of assistance?
Well, I was wondering about that auto mechanical you have just chilling over there in the janitor's closet.
Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify Sam. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for Sam to properly operate.
Alright, so we'll look into that. Talk to you later, Ada. No, let's do the entertainment thing first. It's funny.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
Play my favorite song.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement.
That's not my favorite song at all. Thanks.
My pleasure, Captain.
I love this game's sense of humor. Ada, tell me a joke.
A neutron walks into a bar and asks, "How much for a Rizzo's rum and something?" Leering, the bartender replies, "For you, no charge."
God damn it! That's enough for now. My ears are bleeding with bad humor and bad jingles. They remind me of bad companies that should burn.
As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
Oh god, she actually wants to continue torturing me. It's great. Alrighty. Let's just talk. Let's just let her go.
Wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
But you sleep? Question marks? Why would an AI need to sleep though? Funny. But yeah, like I said, probably only gonna get 3 out of these. Definitely gonna get 4 out of it. But yeah, no, I'm not getting Felix either. I don't like him. Generally, I just don't like his attitude. It's hard to explain why, but yeah. Ellie, Nyoka, and Sam are all amazing party members, and I absolutely will be getting all 3 of them, and I'm already on my way to getting... Oh, Sam, but I need to, in order to actually continue the Sam quest, I need to go here. I'll go ahead and grab this, because that's for Wells's quest. Holographic Shroud. The holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to other unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. That's fun and pleasant. Totally. Messages for Hawthorne. I'm literally not going to read these right now. Sam. There we go. I'm not going to read them because I don't want to. It's an interesting little plot line, but she wouldn't be interested in Alex's correspondence. She'd want to try to distance herself from him because this person she didn't know died and she feels partly responsible and she just doesn't want to think about that right now when she has all of this, like, what the fuck is up with this place and what do I do here in her mind to worry about. So, frankly, you know. Alright. Either way, thankfully, I have a level. So, let's see. What do we want to do with this level? My stealth is actually reduced, and I think it's because I have big ol' armor stuff. And frankly, hack and lockpick have been so useful to me. And sneak might be so useful to me because I tend to be long range-er. I want to really beef that up at least a little bit more, even if I'm going to be wearing heavier armor, which I probably will be. So, yeah. Maybe not the best place to put all that, but I'm sure I'll manage. Codex. Okay, I don't have perks. It'll say skills and perks available. I'm pretty sure if perks are available, but don't quote me on that. But it'll certainly show up in the menu if that's the case. I'm trying to remember if there's any more questy stuff I need to do real quick in here, but I'm pretty sure no. Let's just make sure. What does it say? What does his... whoops. I don't care. Thank you. I like the inhalers. They're an interesting thing. I might end up digging with those more, especially on future playthroughs. But right now, I'm frankly trying to get through and make sure that when I download and play the expansion, I'll be able to play it all the way through. I'll be able to play it from the second I grab it. Anyway, passage to anywhere in order to revive your fellow colonists stranded in hibernation. Dr. Wells, you need to travel to Stellar Bay on terraform Moon Monarch. Monarch is interdicted by Halcyon Holdings corporate board, so you'll have to secure a nav key through unofficial channels on the Groundbreaker. See Gladys. Okay, never mind. What I was looking for, we will definitely be doing that. We'll be doing Drinking Sapphire Wine, which I love this quest line. I love Parvati. I love her love with Junlei. It's so pure and beautiful, and oh my Jesus. The cleaning machine's what I wanted. You found entries on Hawthorne's terminal in the captain's quarters regarding his attempts to turn Sam to a combat-capable unit. Hawthorne planned to replace Sam's Sud steeper with an acid steeper, but never picked up the part from Roseway, which is somewhere we'll actually be going from the Groundbreaker. So, perfect. So, yeah. That's reason 1 of 2 to go there. I think there will be more. I'm pretty certain there will be more reasons, but those 2 are enough. Just because I really like going through Roseway, actually. Painting that place red, too. Because, god fucking damn, the corporate bullshit, man. You can smell it from space. Just like on Terra 2. Because holy fuck, that place. Alrighty. Hello there, lady.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by
You're welcome. Okay, she kind of likes her friendliness, but... Yeah.
This hat would just knocked out one of my workers.
By the way...
Yeah, with a toss ball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not.
Just because I just don't like either of these people. I'm not gonna shoot her. I will kill him. I'll kill Felix. And then I'll reload. Unless I die. He's a lot less protected. Yeah, he's dead. Got an F. Just have to pay respects to this, to myself. No, I'm gonna go ahead and, hold on. Continue. Hold on a second. It's very important that I do this right. Dang it. Alright, so. Let me try, instead of that, let me try this. Actually, wait. I interrupted their talking, so they're very confused. Anyway. Okay, how much? Oh yeah, that is much better. Much more efficient. She didn't do anything wrong in my eyes, so. I said that, but I ended up in killing her and dying anyway, just because. I don't know. Now I kind of want to go on a rampage and see how far I can get. But that'll be for my side playthrough after this one. After I'm done with my playthrough for this, I'm going to go and paint the galaxy real red. One more time. I'm sorry, friendos. Okay, never mind. Done. I just kind of wanted to see how that would do, and I had a feeling it wouldn't do as well on people. I kind of feel like the inefficiency of that shotgun means it really does need to be swapped out, and I think I might end up swapping it for the revolver because of the 41 damage a pop that it does. Honestly, I'll do that assault rifle. Yeah. This will be. Actually, I'm wondering. Hold on. Definitely better to use the rifle, but just in case, you know. Ah, not quite. I was trying to get Felix there and practice my aim more. Okay, that's the last time I'll do this, I swear. I swear. Frienderinos. I swear. Alright. Alright. Done. Over with. Hello.
Hey, no offense, but
Keep talking.
Yeah, this... Let's just say, without even continuing, I am not... Yeah, Ada's not... Nalia's not interested in Felix or this conversation whatsoever. Moving on. Also, that's tempting. That's tempting. Shooting all of them is tempting. Grabbing all this stuff is tempting. No, I won't do it. I like this place, actually. I don't know why I keep wanting to just idly murder people. I just love doing that in this particular game, but that's why. I just tend to want to do it, darn it. I know that I can too, and there's specifically no essential NPCs in the Bethesda style of, oh, this character's important to the story, you can't kill them. So, yeah. I just like being able to murder everyone. Alright. Regardless. Man, I really do want to start a new profile. I have an idea for that. Anyway, friendos. Freaking-gardless of all of that shiznitio. I hope y'all have absolutely beautiful, wondrous days. I'm actually going to leave it here because my brain is all weird right now. Or else I'd be more on task. I hope y'all liked this. I hope you'll leave a like and a comment and some scrizzle if you want to. And follow my Twitch and my Twitter if you'd like to. That'd be very helpful. All that would be very helpful, of course. You know, I'm a YouTuber, you know. Have a lovely day, friends. Bye-bye.